welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's reading because today we are getting into who is crushing on you right now and their thoughts about you. So we're going to see who has a crush on you, who's interested romantically, and also what it is they're thinking exactly about you. So per usual, super excited. Also, if you need a private reading or if you want to go deeper on your pile that you pick, you already know. My Etsy is always linked below, and pause the video if you need more time if I move too quickly through these piles. We have group 1 with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot and Sunstone. We have group 2 with the Amazonite Point and the Arcanum Tarot. Group 3 with the Fashion Tarot and Smoky Quartz. And group 4 with the Witch's Tarot and the Apatite Crystal Point. So you already know, per usual, like I said, pause the video if you need more time to really sit and meditate on your pile. Other than that, we're just going to jump right in, okay? Who is crushing on you right now and their thoughts? All right, if you chose group 1 with the Sunstone Point and the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is your reading. We're getting into who's crushing on you right now and also their thoughts about you. So let's try to see who this is first. Who is this person to you? What is the situation here? Who's crushing on you? Spirit, can you please tell me who is crushing on group 1? Who's crushing on group 1 at this time? It's like so many cards want to come out at the same time for you guys. So the first card we have here is difficulties. Immediately, I kind of get this energy where they can't get you, like, alone. This one says, jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. Ooh, I'm picking up on someone's storyline as well. You know this person through school, through a friend group, something, and it's like, honestly, I feel like you guys are a bit more low-key. I feel like even when you go out with friends, you're more of like the person who kind of sits back and observes. So you're typically not really in the mix. And people kind of underestimated, you know, your energy and your power of attraction, because I'm tapping into an energy of some of you who, someone is interested in you, but there's something here that doesn't make sense. Like there's an energy of like the bombshell of the friend group, you know, usually able to take their pick. You know, this person may have been supposed to like be linking up with them, but they like you. Ooh, Bessie. Yeah, this may be a work connection. They can't get you alone. There's always coworkers around because we have reaching your goal. That came up as well, so this may be a place that you work that you know them from. It says everything that you want from this connection will manifest in the near future, though. So you guys, it's looking good. Oh my God. Oh my God, look. This is so funny. We have different paths. Like, I feel like you guys are different, or it's unexpected that you guys are like attracted to each other, getting together. Like this person, like if this is a school situation, you know, this person may be into sports while you're into music, you know, or this person may be someone who does a lot of plays and they're quirky, and you're someone who, like, I don't know, just you're interested in something different. It doesn't make perfect sense that you guys would be attracted together. Not perfect sense in the sense that these, you know, places are usually set up for certain people to be around each other more. And it's like, you guys don't make perfect sense, but at the same time, there's this undeniable attraction, and they always take longer when they look at you, they stare at you, they want to be in your energy, they're attracted to you. And honestly, I'm tapping into the energy of someone who likes that because they can tell that you get somewhat nervous around them. or they can tell that you have so much to say, but you haven't found the opportunity to say it. They kind of like watching you squirm a little bit. Different paths. This one says you're not on the same page with this person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with social pressure. And all the while, we keep getting these messages, you know, of the universe kind of like sending you love and support. We have the have faith card that came up. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. So I keep getting this message with you guys where it's like, listen, this is going to manifest. We got the reaching your goal card that came out, and then we have faith. You know, and I feel like an energy mostly of the universe telling you not to worry about it, because you may be like assuming that the situation isn't going to work out, or you may be like getting in your own way, or, you know, I don't know, like I feel like there's an energy here of you may do something out of character or make like the wrong move in this situation and kind of throw off the energy, and the universe is like just telling, like, just be chill. I got it. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. That is a serious claim there. And with the energy that I'm getting so far, and this is a who's crushing on you reading, it's hard to think that it would be so serious at this time, but I feel like it's so seriously felt, which is why this is like kind of a big deal, you know, in itself. Like, I feel like that's why the attraction is 20 times intensified, because it's something that's wrong in a way. Like, you guys secretly flirt with each other, or secretly, I don't know. Oh, I'm picking up on someone's energy. You had a moment with this person, or there's a moment coming up with this person, and I'm seeing saliva exchanged, a very hot, like quick, like connection, very fiery, you know, because the tension is so thick between you and this person. Oh my God, cards flying out already. More of that same energy. Too many cooks in the kitchen. And that's exactly what I was getting first off of the very first card, the difficulties card. Even though it didn't say anything about there being literally other people around, immediately I was like, nope, I'm picking up on all these energies around this situation, complicating things. And now we got the too many cooks in the kitchen card flying out of this deck, you know, for confirmation. So I really feel like the main issue here is really just that there's too many people around, or too many people involved, especially if this is, oh, that's so annoying. Like, it's so annoying. You could be as old as ever, but for whatever reason, like, people just freak out when it has the potential to affect the dynamic of the friend group. And I understand it, because you don't want two people dating, you know, in the friend group and ruining like the dynamic because they break up, and then all of a sudden like we can't all hang out anymore because you guys have tension, so don't ruin it. But it's like, I get this energy, like seriously, like if this is a friend group dynamic specifically for you, I feel like people, like too many people have an opinion, too much to say, are involved, and it's just messy at this point. And honestly, I feel like it's putting a bad taste in both of your mouths. But at the end of the day, the attraction is so strong that it's like, I don't feel like that's a complete deterrent. From what I get now, I'm not getting an energy that someone has, again, we got the wait a little bit longer card that came out. This is so interesting that we keep getting similar messages from different decks. We have the reaching your goal card. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. And then we have the wait a little bit longer card. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. I feel like the angels may be the thing that's bringing this all together. Like, they've heard your prayer. Oh my God, no freaking way. This is freaking me out. Like, I've been reading tarot for freaking years, and still sometimes when messages are so powerful like this, it freaks me the hell out. We got the prayer meditate on it card that literally just fell out. As I said, the angels heard your prayer. And if you haven't, you know, reached out to your angels or prayed, or, you know, whatever you like to do to reach out to your guides, whether it's journaling, actual prayer, speaking out loud, if you haven't communicated with them, this is the time to do it. This is the confirmation that they're going to hear your prayer, like whether or not you've made one at this point. And then we have the Let Me Go card. I'm going to pull some cards to clarify what that's talking about. Spirit, can you give me specifically clarification on the Let Me Go? Ooh. 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 We got the real thing. Now this turns things up a notch. Some of you guys are in a relationship. Some of you guys are entertaining someone that is a waste man, waste gal. Some of you guys are hanging on to a fantasy in some way. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to figure out what that fantasy message was. I'm like, fantasy in what way? Fantasy, okay. And then I'm hearing you know. Yeah, and then it's like they're kind of like shooing me along. They want me to just keep going and reading the message instead of getting too distracted on what the fantasy is. I think it's because it's like a little embarrassing or something like that. If that's your message, you'll know that your guides are talking to you. Like if you felt a little embarrassed, like, ooh, please don't go into it. Like, ooh, she knows I've been on the episode app for the last 15 days, really falling in love with my character. We have plenty of fish in the sea though. So the universe is telling you you're spending a lot of time focusing on something that can't materialize. That would make sense, you know. Obviously, if that's the case for you, then that's not something you would experience in real life. At least not through that person, you know what I mean? Because it's a character. But plenty of fish in the sea. The universe is trying to get you to let go of something that has been a constant for you for a while. So let's see. Yeah. Star card in reverse, and they're just coming with that confirmation like that isn't going to go anywhere, and it's time that you open yourself up to other options. So let's switch gears. Oh my God, so many messages. Spirit, tell me their thoughts about them. What are their thoughts about them? Honestly, tapping into their energy, they kind of feel like you already dismissed the connection, or you're not interested. And I feel like that may be because you're like, I'm not going to play these games with you. Like it started to feel like this person was playing games with you, and they're like, it started to feel like they were the reason why you guys weren't coming together, when really there's like a whole host of problems, like whether they can't get you alone or whether this is a friend group dynamic. It's not all their fault. From their perspective, they feel like you kind of wrote off them, the situation, because of the circumstance. We got the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's an energy of them kind of feeling like you're not interested and that you may be mad at them a little bit. And I'm feeling like it's either A, because you felt frustrated like with things not moving forward, which is probably why the universe keeps telling you, wait, have faith, like this isn't something you need to let go of because it will materialize soon. But also, what did I say A was? The wait, and then B, potentially you felt like this person was playing with you. And you know, it was kind of all their fault. Like, so I feel like the energy between the two of you may have shifted recently. We have the Judgment card here. Lovely. An opportunity to be set free, an opportunity to move forward, the ending of a cycle, in the sense that, well, it could be talking about the cycle we were just talking about with some of you who are tied to someone, entertaining someone that shouldn't be in your life right now, or is getting in the way, truly. But also, like, this is a chance for you guys. So I feel like the universe is going to come through with some sort of help. And yeah, Six of Swords, it's just your job to surrender at this point. Like there isn't anything else you need to do. Not to try to, that's funny. We got the Hanged Man here and the Three of Pentacles. That was actually at the bottom of the deck. So working with the universe is the best way at this point. Communicating with your guides and your angels and giving them the load to carry. Like this isn't your burden to carry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there is anything that you could really do that's going to have this like mind-blowing impact on your situation. We got the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Ooh, this person may be cutting off their own attachments as well. If this person is in a relationship, that's the thing about tarot. You have to read it like energy is fluid. It can be vice versa. So apply it the way that it needs to. But you could be the one that isn't in an attachment and it's them. And the crazy part about this is they're coming through as the King of Cups. So this is not a F boy. This is not a F girl. They're just not with the person that they now know they want to be with. So this is the tricky thing. Like, oh my God, I hope that this is not one of your friends, man. I hope this is not one of your friends' girlfriend, because they're untangling themselves right now, and whatever situation they're in, whatever it is, they're about to leave it. So that's messy. We got the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like you guys kind of feel really powerless at this time. Surprisingly, with all the potential in your connection, it still kind of feels like it's been very frustrating. And it's not that the attraction is genuinely dwindled between the two of you or there's nothing there. It's really outside circumstances with this one. And Five of Pentacles, you feel like there isn't very much that you can do. And I feel like you guys, you know, tried to manifest something coming out of this situation and it just didn't, because there really wasn't anything that you could do. Like, the universe is telling you, like, this is really above you. Like, the problems you have in this situation can't really be fixed by you. They have to be fixed by the angels. You know? There may even be things affecting your situation that you don't know about to manifest that. You know, a lot of people, like, especially when it comes to love, they're like, oh, let me just manifest, you know, attraction, or let me just, you know, manifest this person to me. Let me just do a spell for this person to like me. And it's like, this person can like you all they want, but if they're in a relationship or if there's something happening behind the scenes, you need to do road opener work that's going to clear the road and the blockages for you. Like, there's other things that may need to be worked on that are more effective than just, you know, attraction and whatever. But a lot of people kind of stop there. Or they don't work with their angels so that they can get that message. No, this needs to be, you know, that's why you want to meditate or at least like practice communicating with your angels, with your guides, so that you can get the message that's best for you, not just the one that you assume, you know, would be the best, or something you've seen off of TikTok that isn't going to help you at all, you know, because that's someone's message that was given to them, but that isn't necessarily going to work for you. So let's see. Spirit, can you tell me their thoughts? Okay. They told me to switch the deck. Can you tell me their thoughts on them? Oh, wow. We have fulfillment and relaxation. So this person honestly has a lot of faith that once whatever is between you guys, once that's like cleared out of the way, things will be really easy, because like the connection is there, but there's definitely a blockage. And I feel like this person knows something you don't. At the bottom of the deck, we have enlightenment. So you may not know that this person has a girlfriend or has a boyfriend, or, you know, is in a situation if you aren't in the same social circle with them, or if you're working with them and they're not someone you've hung out with outside of work, or someone that just hasn't mentioned their personal life like that, like you genuinely may not know. So you may not know like what's happening behind the scenes, but they see you as someone who could really fulfill them, and they're really confident about it. I mean, they're coming up in King of Swords position. That's a good position for romance. But the thing about the did I say King of Swords? I meant to say King of Cups. But the thing about the King of Cups is it's romantic masculine energy. So it definitely goes by the book, you know? It doesn't rush into something and do things messily and end things wrong so that there's drama because someone didn't close the cycle correctly. You know what I mean? Especially if this is like a friendship circle type of thing. Imagine this person breaks up with that person for you, and they tell that person they're breaking up with them for you. And then the person who's hurt tells all the friend group, and then you lose all your friends, and then they have all this hurt and anger towards you, and they start messing with your life, and they start, you know, getting in your way instead of breaking up with that person, giving it some time to breathe, and then starting to build with you, where it's like you're not starting on a toxic foot with this person, and then also like it's not a direct relation. You know what I mean? Like this King of Cups is gonna go about this in the most mature way possible. And the thing about taking the best way possible does not mean it's the quickest. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that has frustrated you or gotten in the way of this connection happening sooner, because we have Yeah, we got protection and solitude. And it's like you may have felt rejected by this person. And it's like, no, they're not just going to say to hell with it, like, you know, let's get together. Yeah, they're like, no, there's a proper way, a time and place for everything. And at the bottom of the deck, we have change here. So it's not like something isn't happening and nothing is going on here, but it's definitely something that they're choosing to handle in the most mature way possible. Freaking cards keep coming out like that. Like, I feel like there's so much you want to say to this person, and I feel like they have so much to say to you. And I feel like, you know, it's just like you haven't been able to express that or experience this connection, and it's frustrated you. Prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy. Yeah, and that's like saying, so if there's anger or resentment and, you know, like low vibrational feelings because someone didn't do things correctly, you're not gonna end up in this prosperous position as much as it'll like put a band-aid over the wound to just immediately get that gratification, skin to skin, touching that person, talking to that person, being able to explore that connection. It has to start on the right foot. And then we have the distraction of shiny things, which just keeps making me think of whatever the universe was telling you have to let go of. But I know that this is definitely a message of the universe telling you to distract yourself with things that make you happy. Because again, I just feel like in this energy with you guys where it's like, it's above me now. We have your past supports your future. So whatever you've invested in this connection, you will be able to see flourish. And it's just a matter of, you know, honestly, I just feel like it's waiting. And then we have the good kind of surprises, the good kind of experiences. There's so much that will be explored with this connection once it is able to be explored. Definitely worth waiting for, but a bit of a rocky road to get there. And that's just the honest truth, you know. So yeah, that's what I have for you, group one. That is who's crushing on you right now and their thoughts. You already know, per usual. If you want to go deeper into this reading or if you want to get your own private tarot reading, my Etsy is always linked in the description. But that is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group number 2 with the Amazonite and the Arcanum Tarot, this is your reading. We're getting into who is crushing on you right now and their thoughts. So let's jump right in. Spirit. Ooh, immediately one of these fell out. Spirit, tell me, who is crushing on group 2 right now and what are their thoughts? Who's crushing on group 2 right now and what are their thoughts? Give me more information about this connection. Interesting. You know, honestly, this is someone that you're liking, and I feel like the universe is just telling you to shoot your shot. Honestly, I get like this is an energy of you both like each other, but the universe is kind of asking you like, what's keeping you from expressing your feelings, you know? Because I feel like you're really wanting this connection to start, but the universe is kind of saying like, you know, you have just as much of the ability to get the ball rolling here as they do. So why are you waiting? Yeah, literally. We have overthinking, be honest, and express your love that came out. We have be present that came out. So I feel like you guys are really kind of making like a big deal out of something that can be resolved. Not that it isn't, you know, something that impacts you or something that is a big deal to you, but it can be resolved. You know, I was so annoyed. I had this really bad argument with the last person that I dated, and I spent the rest of the night, we were living together at the time, I spent the rest of the night in my room assuming that they were just as pissed as I was, and you know that we were both on the same page. So I come out of the room and they're like, oh, I just made dinner for us, like such a sweet mood, whatever. And it's like, if I would have just stopped being a brat, like it could have been resolved so much quicker. And with you guys, of course, you're not me and your situation is different, but I do feel like you're kind of overthinking the situation. Playing negative scenarios in your head are creating issues which weren't there at first, is what that one says. Be honest, heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It's safe for you to talk about your feelings. So the universe is really kind of urging you to communicate. You know, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. This does feel like someone you've had interaction with before, or someone who you would assume doesn't like you back. So now you're kind of just sitting with this pain of liking someone and assuming that they're not reciprocating, and assuming that every, you know, nudge that you get from them is just like, no, it's just a coincidence. I caught them staring at me 5 times today, and the last time they smiled, but they must have been smiling at the person behind me or at the sunset out of the window, like it couldn't have been me. And the universe is like, come on, express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose, literally. Like best case scenario, you get rid of this frustration. That's actually like worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, best case scenario, this person reciprocates and you guys can move forward. Worst case scenario is still good for you. You know, you don't have to be frustrated every day. You can know. But this is a who's crushing on you reading. So, you know, we're talking about someone that you're aware of, someone that you like, but you associate them with some sort of pain, or like you've kind of already made up your mind that it can't work, or that they just can't like you, or wouldn't like you, don't like you. And then we have be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. Or sorry, it says wherever you are, be all there. So also this person may notice that dark cloud kind of around you, and that may be keeping them away. This could even be like you needing to talk to someone or starting to journal about bringing a new person into your life, because I'm also tapping into like this paranoia because you've been hurt before. And it's like, sure, the person, if someone really loves you, they're going to get over those boundaries, you know, whatever you have, whatever walls up, they're going to help you through that. But the only case where that statement isn't true is before they even know you and see that you're worth it. You can't expect someone who has a crush on you and hasn't spent any real time with you to be willing to work through all these crazy boundaries just off of the look of you. That would be superficial. You know what I mean? So there's an energy here of you guys needing to be more open, and you're kind of like blocking them energetically, like sending off this energy that's like, don't approach me, don't talk to me, I don't trust women, I don't trust men. Like the vibes you're putting out are not the vibes you would want to put out if you want to be in a relationship, almost leaving the universe confused. Like, do you even want a relationship? Because your energy may not exactly match that frequency. Or if you're kind of waiting to do everything that you want to do for a relationship, the universe is telling you do those things now so you can be in the energy of being fulfilled, so you don't put out like a desperate I'm looking for something energy, or you're gonna fix my solution type of energy. You know, if you want to go out to eat, go out to eat by yourself, or go out to eat with a friend. We have be aware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life, and honestly I feel like it's that mind of yours. I really do feel like it's like analysis paralysis. Your mind just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, you know, and it betrays you. Let's switch gears. Spirit, can you specifically tell me though, who is crushing on them? I definitely get the energy like who you like likes you back. We have the happy and content card. Honestly, I feel like your own happiness is the only thing blocking this connection from being able to start, because they get a bit of a mysterious vibe from you, and it's giving like Angelina Jolie. It is an attractive energy, but it's also like for the wrong person or someone who hasn't gotten enough confirmation, it would put them off. I was watching a YouTube video about Angelina Jolie yesterday, and she got married. Her first marriage, she like wrote her partner's last name on she wore like a white t-shirt and black jeans or black pants to her wedding, not a wedding dress, that's what she wore. And she wrote her partner's name with her own blood on the back of the shirt. For the wrong person, they're not gonna proceed with that. And a lot of people were confused. Angelina's like her own. I freaking love Miss Angelina, but you know, she's her own. If you know, you know. Like if you know the history of Angelina, that's a lot of things could put off the wrong person. You know, if not the, you know, the DNA on the back of the shirt, perhaps it's the kissing of the brother frequently in the mouth on the red carpet. Like I said, if you know, you know. If you're not an Angelina, like if you didn't grow up in that era, then you're probably like not even in the loop of any of this. But very interesting gal, very attractive though, very much so, like very attractive and alluring. But for the wrong person, or the person who doesn't know you, they may just see that, get spooked, and run away. So I feel like your energy may be betraying you a little bit. And this is crazy. We got the Be Honest card that came out in 2 decks now, and these decks aren't even made by the same creator. So there's definitely a need for you guys to be honest. Be honest with someone, with yourself, about something. Like, and then we have Secret Admirer. I'm almost getting 2 energies here. Ooh, this is a second energy. Building up the nerve. There's a secret admirer, someone crushing on you. Let me pull the cards just on that for a second, and then we'll kind of like bounce off. But now I'm getting 2 energies for you guys, group 2. There's a secret admirer building up the nerve to approach you and talk to you. And then there's also someone who you're kind of energetically blocking or assuming you can't have something with, that you actually have a crush on. And it's like, ooh, for some of you, this person is on social media. Someone someone you have on Instagram, someone you have on, you know, Twitter, and you like assume that they wouldn't check their DMs or answer or be interested. You know, they may be someone who has a little bit of fame, or someone who's just like really freaking hot. Seriously, it takes like all the power of my being not to slide in the hottie's DM. It takes all of my power, because I just be like, oh my God, you are so fine. We have self-love. Plenty of fish in the sea. Yeah. I feel like you guys are wearing a mask. We have self-love in the mask. And I feel like the problem is, some of you haven't admitted that you're ready for love. Some of you haven't admitted that you actually have a crush on this person, that you desire love. And some of you are putting up such a high expectation. Like, you're building such a wall that it's impossible for anyone to get over that thing. And like I said, like, you know, someone who really loves you will break that down. But a crush is not going to be in love yet to do that. So I feel like an energy of you blocking your own blessings a little bit here. Then we have plenty of fish in the sea and desire like fire. So the universe is saying there's more than one person attracted to you guys, group 2. More than one person is interested right now. You're in a very, and that's the crazy thing, like for someone, like for some people that may be too much, but a lot of people are attracted, you know, just like we were just talking about Angelina Jolie, like just how some of those things could repel, you know, a certain person. She ended up getting securing the bag with one of the biggest hotties, freaking Brad Pitt. All the girls be drooling over Brad, or they were in the day. Brad was never really my type, but in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, he was doing things to me. But anyways, I definitely feel an energy, you guys, where there's multiple people attracted. And what is that? What is getting in the way? I'm like, what is it? We have the happy family card. And also, I'm just going to pull from the tarot because the universe is being real quiet about this person who's a secret admirer. We got the happy family card that came out. The universe is telling me you can be happy right now. You could be happy very soon. And I just get this energy of, you know, needing to get out of your own way, or getting out of that head of yours, distracting yourself with other things. Yeah, so love can come through. It doesn't have to be this hard. We got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands in reverse. The universe is saying give the angels your burden, or release the burden with the blockages, all the walls you have up. If you are going to open up to new love, you have to open up. And this doesn't mean like, you know, not have any boundaries with anyone. This doesn't mean that, you know, you just bare your whole soul to a stranger on the first date. You know, you still want to apply what you've learned, but I feel like this is very energetic for you guys. Like, it feels like there's actually something in the way, but I really feel like it's just your own opinion. You know, you may know what it is. For some of you, this could be a child. This could be like perhaps something about your health that, you know, you feel embarrassed about, that you feel people wouldn't love you for, but you would be freaking surprised. Me personally, I have a child myself. I have a son. He's 7. And I have literally never encountered a person who was not willing to accept my child. Never. And, you know, society will make you feel like, you know, something is such a big deal, yet you meet someone and immediately they're like, I remember I was talking to this guy and we were about to meet for the first time. And I have a picture on my baby on my Insta because last Halloween we did like a bunch of different looks. He was the Joker, I was Harley Quinn. We did one, he was Ash from Pokemon, I was Pikachu. Like we did a bunch of cute looks. So my son was on my Instagram, he still is. And I gave him my Instagram handle, the new guy that I wanted to talk to. And then like an hour later, I was like, so did you see anything interesting on my page? And he was like, what do you mean? Like, you know, your feed, you know, I like your feed, it's cute, whatever. And I'm like, the child. And he's like, I forget exactly how he worded it, but he was just like, I mean, of course, if you have a child and I'm interested in you, you know, that would be something I would be willing to take on. And it's just so crazy because that like literally took me back, because I've dated other people even before that were accepting of what I would consider to be like what do you call it, baggage? And I never consider my child to be baggage, but that's how certain people will look at it. And it's like, if your energy is right, you are only going to attract people who will love you wholly. And 7 of Cups in reverse, I just feel like you're blocking your own blessings by assuming that no one could like you with a certain health condition, or, you know, no one can like you if you have children, or whatever your baggage is, if you have walls, if you maybe a little bit bipolar on the cool, you know what I mean? You get angry quick, 0 to 100. Someone is going to put up with that. But you do have to allow them to get close to you to make that decision, and that does require vulnerability. And you know, you have to just be open, even so, because I feel like you guys do want love, but for some reason you don't want to get too excited about it. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower in reverse, so you don't want to end up disappointed. And wow, that's crazy, you guys. Look at this. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You have everything to be in a relationship, but you don't feel worthy of it. Or you feel like there's something, like some bigger reason why you're not in alignment with it, and that's just not the truth. You have to be in 9 of Pentacles position to be worthy of a 10 of Pentacles relationship. The universe can make some magic happen, but worthiness is not what you think it is or what society will tell you it's about, you know? You are worthy, just period. And then we have the 3 of Cups, you know, this is celebratory energy. Wow. I love that image on the 3 of Cups too. It's just like you have everything you need. You're so abundant and you don't see it, some of you. Let's see. Spirit, let me know the other messages. Can I get a few cards? Please, a few cards on the person that is crushing on them right now. That's the secret admirer. Please. Oh, I love it. The Spirit said, just know they're worth it. Just know they're worthy and willing to take on the challenge, because 7 of Wands is kind of like that heat, okay? The 7 of Wands is that heat. You have to be brave to take on that 7 of Wands energy, and they're fit for the challenge and they're ready, and they'll do you one better. At the bottom of the deck we got the 8 of Wands. They're going to handle it with ease. I heard they are built for you. Like, there is someone who has their eye on you that has been watching, and they already know that they can be a good match for you, and they can take on whatever it is that you may feel is holding you back or plaguing you, because they've been watching you. Especially if you're someone who shares a lot on social media, like what you're interested in, or you post tweets, or, you know, you repost like, you know, messages and things like that, like they pay attention. They already know what you're on and they're here for it and they're up for the challenge. I feel a very healing energy from this whole experience as well. I also feel like this person is going to come to you out of the blue. We have the Three of Swords and the Hierophant here. Yeah, you may have a broken heart. Yeah, you may have been broken before, but they know how to handle it. And they know how to deal with you. And it's just a matter of, you know, opening the gate so that they can get in first. And we have the Eight of Swords. I just feel like you guys don't want to be hurt, you know, which is obviously understandable. But this person is not going to hurt you. All right, Spirit, anything else that you can tell me? Who's crushing on them right now? Their thoughts? Honestly, this is one of the harder readings, but this is just like the fact of the matter. This is the reality. You can do a reading all you want, but if Spirit has another message that they see fit to come through, that's what's gonna come through. Ooh, I love this. We got the Courage card confirming what I was feeling before, like this person can't handle the heat. We have Delight and we have Relaxation. So the person that I feel like you guys are going to end up with, because I do feel like you'll end up dating this person as long as you don't self-sabotage and get in your own way. I feel like there will be a relationship that will come from this once you kind of allow yourself to get into that space. And I feel like it's going to be really drama-free. Whereas before, like the first person you dated or the last person you dated, they may have been extremely toxic. And maybe you're a bit scarred specifically because of that relationship. But this relationship will be fun, interesting, delightful, and relaxing and healing. We have the Inner Peace card. I feel like the next person you date, group 2, is going to be very soothing for you. Make you feel really good. And then we have the Inner Peace card, which it has the 2 fish on there. So you may be a Pisces or have some, you may have like a Pisces Venus, or this person could have Pisces placements. Feeling like Pisces moon too is coming through. Spirit, anything else you can tell me for group 2 about the situation, about the person crushing on them, their thoughts? You know, I feel like this reading was honestly really hijacked. And other messages came through. Yeah, and Spirit wants you to be really proud of yourself. We have most people are just trying to survive. Not only did you survive your last situation, but you're thriving now, whether or not you see things that way. You're in a position that you never thought you would be in, whether it's because you never thought you would have made it this far after what you were going through, or you never thought that you can get in a relationship where someone didn't allow, you know, didn't want to be toxic with you just because they were bored, or someone who really would put in the work to let your walls down. We also have I go where you go. So I keep getting relationship energy, even though this is a who's crushing on you reading. The person that you do end up with is going to stay with you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have you needn't worry. So the universe doesn't want you to worry about this, but really just to get over, you know, your fears and whatever may be holding you back. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. You already know you can check me out on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. It's always in the description. But that is what I have for you today, and I will talk to you soon. All right, if you chose the Fashion Tarot and Smoky Quartz, this is your reading, group 3. We're getting into who is crushing on you now and their thoughts. Who is crushing on you? What are they thinking about you? So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna actually put this one back because I didn't ask Spirit to give me my message yet. Spirit, can you show me? Now, if that was the same card, I would have been like, okay, that's your card. Spirit, can you show me who's crushing on group 3 right now and their thoughts? So immediately I get this energy of something starting really, really quickly. First, we have leave your fears behind. So the universe is really kind of immediately disarming you and trying to get you to be open to this connection. They are stopping this relationship from blooming. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blooming is what it says. And then we have be present. And I get an energy here of honoring how you feel in this moment instead of moving an autopilot with this one. If you feel called to go somewhere, it's going to be important that you do that. If you feel called to say something, it's going to be important that you say that. I'm getting an energy here of two people who have kind of been roasting each other. And it started off as flirtatious and fun, but someone got their feelings hurt along the line, and now the energy has changed. So the universe is telling you to honor how you're feeling in this moment versus honoring what you guys usually do to interact. You will attract love by enjoying life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there is what it says. At the bottom of be present. And then we have open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a new loving relationship. So I feel like there's someone trying to be your friend, someone trying to get close to you, and they actually have a friend of a friend that they can link you up with romantically. I think this is crooked. They have a friend of a friend that they can link you up with romantically. Or there's a situation here where you're going to meet someone with this new friend, being out and about with them. Something like that. I'm definitely getting this energy of something holding you back though. We have free yourself. This one says you don't need to be in control of everything to attract a loving relationship to be successful. I feel like you guys are being really hard on yourself, or you kind of have your mind made up as far as how love is going to get to you. And the universe is trying to get you to open up so that love can come to you in the way that it's meant to, or the way that it can. But I feel like you guys may have your mind made up as far as like a certain path leading you to a romantic relationship. Spirit, who's crushing on them now? Ooh. We have open your eyes. Now this one says if someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. But when I saw that card, immediately I got this energy of there's someone who's crushing on you and sending you all the signs and signals that they like you. And you're like writing them off. No, that was a coincidence. No, they don't really like me. They're just being friendly. No, there isn't any attraction there. You know what I mean? And the universe is saying you are enough. Like you're doubting your sauce, okay? Doubting that someone is interested in you. The person you're meant to be will love you the way that you are. You don't need to change, is what it says at the bottom of that one. I don't know why there's this doubt. I feel like something, I don't know what that energy is. We have the boundaries card. There's something hidden here. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or will not allow. I feel like your energy may have changed towards this person. The person that's crushing on you is the person that you're crushing on. Going back to what I was feeling before, where I was feeling that there was a situation where you guys, like, you started this off as flirtatious, and then it started as like playful banter, and you know, this person may have actually offended you though at some point. But there's an energy here where it's like that still sits with you. That comment that they made, or whatever that they did, it's hard to let it go. And it's shifted the energy in this connection. I feel like the person who's crushing on you, I feel like you already know them. And you've already interacted with them. All these freaking cards turned around. All right, let's get into it. We have, ooh. Now this is interesting. And decent proposal, cats out of the bag, and apples to oranges. So I feel like you may have had word vomit. And you may have told this person a little bit too soon that you had feelings for them. Or you may have done something that was slightly embarrassing. And it was just like something was gone about in the wrong way. You may have gone off on this person as well, like, you know, gotten upset by what they did. Because now we have respect my space, where there's this energy here where it was all peachy just a day ago. Like things were fine just a day ago, but now they're a bit negative. Yeah, we have the Gone card. and then speak your mind. So I feel like the universe is telling you it's time to clear the air, leave your fears behind. Even if you did show this person a version of yourself that isn't a version that you're the most proud of, the universe is still telling you to open up because there's still potential in this connection, and it was a mistake and it should be treated as such. You know, it's not the end of the world. You can get over this. You can get through this. We have apples to oranges. I feel like you kind of feel like this person is entertaining someone else, or maybe they are entertaining someone else. Apples to oranges is definitely a change in energy, like you either opening yourself up to other options and they're still wanting you, watching you low-key, checking up on your social media, wondering what you're doing, sending you energy energetically, like you may still get like a lot of energy from this person. You may feel like they're around here and there. You may feel like, you know, there's just something that you don't know. You may even smell them sometimes, like just as you're living your life. Randomly, you get a whiff of their perfume or their cologne. Apples to oranges, though, I feel like either you or them, it has opened yourself up to other options because of the shift in energy in this connection, but they're still around wanting to talk to you. We got spellbound and confessions. So honestly, I feel like they're absolutely tickled by you. Like they feel your energy around still, and they still are interested in you. I feel like this is something that can be fixed though. Like, you know, they don't exactly know how to break the ice with this situation. And I do feel like it's because of a confession, and now there needs to be a different conversation that needs to happen so we can kind of bring things in, pull it back together, get back in a space where we're moving forward. So we have the squeaky clean card. Someone is being very intentional about their communication. I feel like there's a desire to communicate on both ends, even if it's just to clear the air. But I feel like someone is wanting to come across like in the perfect way. So if this person hurt your feelings or they offended you, you can always reach out to them and let them know so you guys can get back to a space where you can move forward past the crushing stage, forward past the talking stage, or vice versa. Like you may be really dragging your feet, or maybe even considering not saying anything at all and just leaving this connection like in the past because you kind of like have already made up your mind like this can't go any further. You know, something's ruined. And then at the bottom of the deck we have shine your light. So the universe is really encouraging you to open up. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's see deeper what's going on here. Let me know who is crushing on group 3, Spirit. King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. And then we have the Justice card, but no one knows what to do. Page of Swords in reverse. It's like both of you want the situation to be fixed, and with this Justice card, I'm feeling like the universe may come through with some sort of solution or opportunity for you guys to move forward, opportunity for you guys to kind of make amends and fix things, because both of you guys are showing up in reverse. Like Queen of Cups in reverse, whoever the divine feminine is in this situation, she got her feelings hurt, or she's not feeling it anymore. She's offended. She feels sad about this. She doesn't know what to do. King of Swords in reverse, he just don't know how to fix it. The divine masculine is like, I don't know what to, listen, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. All right, Spirit, is there anyone else crushing on Ace of Cups in reverse? Anyone else crushing on group 3? And I feel like, oh, now I'm hearing All I Wanted by Paramore. All I wanted was you. I get this energy where it's just like, ugh, we were so freaking close. And neither of us are happy at this time. We got the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Chariot. So I feel like there's going to be a turn of events, but at this point, I feel like there's going to be a boost. So there's going to be an opportunity. Make sure you're, yeah, we got the Be Present card. Make sure you're looking for it, because I feel like that's why that came out in the first place. The universe is telling you that there's going to be an opportunity to move forward with this person, and it's going to be like out of nowhere. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's not the best opportunity or circumstance, and it may require you to be a little bit uncomfortable. Like for an example, say you go to school with this person, right? You go to use the bathroom, and as you're walking out of the bathroom, like, you know, this is during class, so it's like you see them walking in the hallway, and it's like this is the perfect opportunity to talk to them instead of just passing them by. Both of you are literally in the hallway alone, like, and especially if this is a school setting, there aren't very many opportunities where there aren't other people around. So, you know, this is like the universe coming through to help you, but in an unpleasant way, or an unlikely way. Not unpleasant, but just unlikely, and like not the best opportunity, but an opportunity none the least. So it's like all we can control is our actions. So the universe is telling you to be open to how this comes through, this opportunity to fix things, and to take it. You'll know what the opportunity is, but I'm getting kind of like a quick on your feet energy where you'll have to make a quick decision whether or not you're going to take that opportunity and entertain it. And the universe is saying, take it, entertain it. And then we have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Coins. I feel like you guys are leaving behind this unhappiness. I feel like you guys are leaving behind this burden, and you're going to kill the old version of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys haven't even got past the talking stage. Like, I feel like you guys haven't got past the phase where you're just crushing on each other. So I don't feel like we've developed very much or gotten very far as it is. So the universe is kind of like, all right, let's completely trash the older version of the relationship. Let's not get back together and just start roasting each other again, or hurting each other's feelings, or trying to make the other jealous, or doing whatever. That was clearly the wrong move. Let's go about this a different way, with a much serious mind state, vulnerability, being open, like I do like you, so that you don't play it cool and miss out on the opportunity. And we're gonna have success this time around. So let's see what else we get. Spirit, is there anyone else crushing on group 3? I don't think so, to be honest. I feel like it's really all about this person, because I've asked a few times and I keep getting the same thing. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups. You know, honestly, I feel like there are other people who are interested in you at this time. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But especially with that Magician in reverse coming out, I don't feel like they're worthwhile. I don't feel like they're worth your time. I feel like Spirit is kind of focusing on this one opportunity, because with this 10 of Cups, it's like this has the potential to be your next girlfriend, your next boyfriend, you know. This has the potential to be your next partner. Like, 10 of Cups potential is like, ooh, also, they may be an air sign, you may be a water sign, or vice versa. Perhaps both of you have heavy air and water sign placements, because you came out in 2 different energies as if you guys are different. Like, not oil and water quite, but this is 2 people that have a lot of potential with that 10 of Cups and 5 of Cups in reverse. You know, it just some way, somehow, it kind of fell to the wayside. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The universe is really trying to get you to work with your guides. You may be seeing a lot of angel numbers at this time, because they want to help you. 3 of Swords in reverse, an opportunity for healing, an opportunity to move forward. So let's get some more energy. Well, Spirit, what would the relationship be like? Curious. We have thriving and forgiveness. Yeah, and I feel like this is really the energy that we need to tap into to get into a space where you can entertain a relationship with this person and be with a relationship with this person, because you're equally yoked even though you're different. And I feel like that's the thing, like, you guys started to play around with each other before you really knew each other. And that can be kind of dangerous, because you don't know if someone's sensitive, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks when you hurt someone's feelings and you don't even intend to, or things go left and someone just reads it all the wrong way. Like, for an example, there's this girl that I was getting close to, and for me, like, the B word is damn near a term in endearment in my friendship circle. Like, that's my beef, like, I love her, da, da, da. And so I'm like, just having casual conversation with her, and I'm like, bitch, I know you lying. She was so offended. So offended. And I had to remember, not everyone is cool with that. Not everyone understands your humor. Not everyone understands the way that you talk and communicate. And also, we're not like close friends yet. So it's just kind of like, you gotta not walk on eggshells, but you gotta be mindful like of other people and their feelings and how they may take things. And with this situation, I feel like you guys just kind of went left because something was said or done a bit too soon, or that was something that just actually turned someone off. And it's like, we got all this wasted potential. So I feel the universe coming through to fix it. 10 of Cups in reverse. Also, you may be kind of trying to manifest someone new at this time, and it's not moving forward because I'm like, okay, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? It can't just be this one person. And Spirit is really kind of like, we're going to wrap up this cycle before we move forward. You're not going to be thinking about this person in the back of your mind, wondering what if the entirety of your next relationship, self-sabotaging because you didn't get to explore it. You know, we're good. We got something to figure out first. We have protection that came out. And solitude. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really tired of your singlehood as well. Very much so ready to move forward. We got purity at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like your angels are going to come through and purify, cleanse the situation, help you out. And then we also have the wisdom card. So I feel like you guys just know each other better this time around, so it can be a lot better. Better communication, because you have a better understanding of each other. Any other messages for group 3, Spirit? We got awakening in the wheel. Awakening says a temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness and charitable action. So first of all, embrace your own uniqueness really sticks out to me, because I feel like this situation may have actually had an effect on your self-concept, and the universe is telling you you're not, you know, less worthy. This is not something that has to do with you as a person. Every mistake you make literally does not define you. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is funny because we pulled from the original tarot deck and the wheel came out in reverse. So I definitely feel like the universe coming in with some magic to help you guys out. It says a fresh new start or the end of delays. Yeah, and I feel like we had solitude. So you guys may have been alone for a while. You may not have talked to them for a while. You're gonna, even some of you are perhaps gonna be surprised that they're even reaching out. Sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or a new vehicle. Alrighty. Any other messages for group 3? You'll find what you seek. I feel like you've been wanting to at least close the chapter on this if it's not going to move forward. You've wanted answers, and those answers that you're looking for are also looking for you. And I feel clarity coming into this situation, and I feel you guys getting a new start. Yeah, and it's funny because we got the do something new, something different card. So it's like an energy of you guys handling each other differently and, you know, coming at this situation. And I feel like, honestly, some of you, I don't feel like you would have stayed this far into the reading, but some of you may have even made up your mind like that this isn't your person or an option for you, even like down the line. And that's going to prove to be incorrect. Oh my goodness. We have see me in their eyes. Yeah, that's definitely about having empathy with another person, even if they said something where it's just like, that's common sense. You don't say that to someone, especially not someone that you don't know. But the universe is telling you, turn on your love light. See me in their eyes is all about forgiveness and seeing them from another perspective, giving them another chance. And then we have convince yourself, not others. So that's an energy like the universe saying, listen, you don't got to keep yelling at me that you don't want them. But when you're alone, who do you fantasize about? We're in the shower, who are you thinking about? Who'd you dream of last night? Okay? And then we have love is never in vain. So you didn't waste your time, and this situation isn't all wasted. There will be progress moving forward, and with you guys, that's who's crushing on you. You already know that you can reach out to me on Etsy. It's always linked in the description if you want your own private tarot reading. But that is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, group 4 with the Appetite Crystal. Let's jump right into it. If you chose the Witch's Tarot, this is your reading. We're getting into who's crushing on you at this time and also their thoughts. So let's jump right in. Spirit, tell me who is crushing on group 4 at this time. Who has their eye on group 4? Curious about them, crushing on them, wanting to get closer to them, see what they're all about. So first of all, we have divine timing. And then we have magnetic connection. So one thing for sure, this connection is coming to you. This isn't something you're going to have to bend over backwards to force or manifest or, you know, pursue. This is something that will naturally align with your path. Keep your eyes peeled, you guys. We got the Open Your Eyes card that just came out, and the universe is saying, like, you might miss this opportunity if you're not paying attention. Spirit, take a leap of faith. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what this is talking about. We have to pay attention to the red flags that came out, and it's just throwing me off because it's the only negative card that we have here. And the only thing that I can think of right away is you may have a friend around you, someone who is limiting your self-concept. I really feel like this is on an internal level or something really close to you. I don't feel like because the person that's coming through who's crushing on you right now, we got unconditional love, unbreakable love, magnetic connection, like all positives here. And then we have randomly pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. But because this card is so one of a kind, I'm going to clarify with tarot so we can get to it. But immediately I'm kind of feeling like there's a friend that may always like they're not a real friend. Like they don't tell you like that's not matching, sis, or I know you had just straightened your hair, but it's still wavy in the back. Let me get that for you. Like they kind of self-sabotage you, or someone that's always negative or tells you like, no, that person's not interested. Oh, that person, there's this and this and this wrong with them. Like I feel like there's someone in your energy that's not really for you. And they're kind of getting in your way. This could also be your shadow telling you they're not interested, or you don't deserve love, or you know, telling you different things. Honestly, it may be a spirit. So practice your spiritual cleansing. Something either close to you or undetectable is what makes me lean towards perhaps a spirit. But obviously I'm not saying everyone has a spirit on them, but make sure you cleanse your house, especially if you haven't in a while and you've had people over. You don't know what they'd be bringing in energetically. Every time I have people over my house, I always have a similar dream, like the night after, and it's basically saying, sage your house or the demons are going to cause some trouble. So anyways, nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So I feel like you guys are kind of losing faith, which is normal, especially if it's been a while. Some of you, I just heard 2 years. So it's been a while since you've been in a relationship or had like a serious romantic connection. Someone that wasn't a time waster, or someone who wasn't just like a situationship, friends with benefits. It's been a while since you've had something serious. So you're kind of doubting like, dang, can I get anything serious? Is there anything serious that will come along? We have divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. So I definitely get an energy of someone closing in on you. Someone has their eye on you, either that or, let's get into this because I'm feeling that coming through super strong. It almost comes to me as a church group or some group that you're involved in. There's a person that's crushing on you that you haven't really noticed or you haven't really taken seriously. Or you've assumed like, oh, they're just nice because we're in a church setting, or they're just nice because, you know, everyone's friendly here. We're all, you know, in this group, whatever. And it's like, no, they like you, sis. They actually like you, dude. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time is what that one says. Leap of faith is almost kind of feeling like the universe is wanting you to get the ball rolling, but we'll see. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. This honestly may be you getting out of your comfort zone, going somewhere you don't usually go, going out on the town, opening yourself up to the potential for someone new to come through, or showing more of who you truly are, you know, in your, in the way you dress, in the way you look, the way you appear. It's so crazy because about a year ago, I decided, okay, I do want to get married eventually, and I'm ready for that. So I noticed I started to dress differently. I started to dress more conservative, and I'm someone who I really am a free spirit. Like it genuinely affects my mental health if I am too concerned about what other people think and I start to change myself for it. So I would dress super conservative and do like really simple makeup. Like I didn't want to come off as too much. I wouldn't have any nails, or simple nail nude, you know, color, whatever, like really watering myself down because I decided that I wanted to get married. It was a whole process, really soul sucking, lost myself. And then when I finally found myself again, I got this wig that's half blonde, half black. I did this red sparkly eye look. It was like a beautiful red smoky eye, you know, long lashes, got my nails. Like I was feeling myself. My outfit was like edgy, how I like it. I have a Scorpio rising, so I was feeling myself, you guys. And I got so much attention that day where I had been getting ignored for months, trying to water myself down and put myself into a box and be what I thought, you know, a future wife looked like. And I get this energy with you guys where the universe is telling you to open yourself up and not water yourself down, because the person who's truly an energetic match with you, they're gonna like that. Even if you're like more, you know, simple. If it's the opposite for you, where you feel like you gotta be like an Instagram baddie, or, you know, you feel like you gotta keep up with the Joneses, whatever's going on social media, the trends, you know, the universe is really telling you to take a leap of faith. And the leap of faith may be you being authentic, whatever that means and looks like for you. So getting that, but this connection, I feel like it's gonna be really spicy. I feel like it's going to be really, really good. We got unbreakable love and magnetic connection. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issue that may arise. Magnetic connection, there's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. So there's definitely going to be like a connection that you can't ignore energetically with this one. And then we have unconditional love. I love it. This love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So I get this energy where there may be some sort of third party situation happening here, almost like you feel like this person is very conventionally attractive. And if you don't consider yourself to be conventionally attractive, like for an example, if you're like someone who's like really punk rock, you know what I mean? And this person is really clean cut, or society doesn't really honor punk rock as attractive, you know what I mean? Like they kind of look at it like, ooh, that's weird. The universe is saying, be your punk rock self. Because that person is going to like it and they're going to see you as different. And that's another thing. A lot of people love different, you know? You'd be surprised, like, a lot of people love when you're freaking different. Spirit, tell me who is crushing on them and what are their thoughts about them. I immediately get all this, like, adventure energy with you guys. And then I was hearing 1111. That specifically may be an angel number that your guides really communicate with you a lot. We have the love card at the bottom of the deck, so love is definitely in the air and brewing. I just heard 3 weeks. Now I'm getting so many downloads about this group. Something is really going to pop off. You may be seeing 333 as well, or combinations of 3. 313, 303. That may be your area code as well. That's going to be confirmation for like one person out there. And listen, you better hear me. Love is coming through. I just said your area code. Like, this message is for you. But we have wonders, transformation, and potential. So with the wonders card, I do feel like this love is going to be very different. Immediately, I get much more of a serious energy with you guys. Oh no, I got it for group 2 as well. Group 2, I was feeling like, oh yeah, there's definitely a relationship that's going to come from this, even though this person is just crushing at this time. And I get a similar energy with you guys because I'm already feeling like the energy of the relationship. We have the wonders card. I definitely feel like you're going to be astounded by this relationship. But I'm also getting like travel with this, and like parts of your body, parts of yourself that haven't been explored is going to get explored with this person. Things you've never told anyone, or things that like a level you've never resonated with another person at this level. We have potential, and I'm hearing gateway, and 1111 is a gateway number. We have transformation. I feel like this is a situation with, like, this is someone that you know, but you never looked at them this way. Or you just immediately kind of assumed right away, oh no, that's not an option. So it's like, it's not even like you had a crush on them and you assumed, oh, they wouldn't be an option. It's just something you kind of naturally just wrote off. You didn't even look at them in that way because for whatever reason you had kind of decided that it wasn't going to work. Or we have blessings, action, and new beginning. Honestly, with this action card, I do feel it on their end, but if you get like the perfect opportunity to bring this together, if you notice this person, definitely take the opportunity. But we have the blessings card, so I feel like this person being very sensitive and careful with your heart and your feelings. And new beginnings, some of you may not have even gotten out of a relationship like that long ago, and you're already having a new beginning with this person, and you may feel like you're not ready for it, but I would definitely say be open. Spirit, what are their thoughts? Who is crushing on them, and what are their thoughts? Okay, we got a lot that just came out. Knight of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You kind of come through as not available, like you're more focused on like maybe your finances, or you're always around your friends. Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, honestly, you guys, this energy, it keeps coming up and it's just brewing. I really feel like there's a bad friend trying to get in your way and stop your progress. Because Six of Wands, you have a lot of potential and the wheel is spinning for you guys, but for whatever reason, there's a distraction or something outside of you that is affecting this situation. And I don't want to assume that it's something like, you know, scary, or like it's a spirit, or, you know, something like that. It could just be a collection of negative energy. You guys got to practice your spiritual baths. If you never had one, you need one. And, you know, if you haven't had one in a while, you really need to take that spiritual bath. You can make your own spiritual bath. Otherwise, you could check out Etsy. There's so many sellers that have good, really good spiritual baths on there. I think you can even find some on Amazon. But definitely cleansing your house and things like that, because I feel like there's someone among us is not, they're an imposter. Like they're not who they say they are. We have Karma in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Definitely something holding you guys back. Four of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. This is so interesting. Knight of Wands. I'm like, what is it? Why can't they lean into this connection? The Tower in reverse. Things aren't as they appear to your benefit. Like, this isn't a situation that's going to set you up for failure. But you may just not see this person in that way, and that may be what the drama or the thing is here. Four of Swords in reverse. Like there's someone who doesn't want you to pursue this. This isn't going to be another karmic relationship. This isn't going to be someone who's going to waste your time. And in fact, you're blocking your blessings with the Sun in reverse. Let me see if this one can tell me. Spirit, what's going on here? You give me more information. We have shocked and I won't keep asking. Ooh. I don't feel like like anyone has directly asked you anything, but I do feel like this person feels like they've dropped some hints and you're not picking up on it. And you're wanting them to take all of the lead, and they're like, listen, I won't keep asking forever, because at this point it's seeming like you don't even like me, because, you know, you don't seem to be reciprocating. I find this a lot with divine feminines as well. As a collective, like the divine feminine has really been like shit on, like from Mother Earth to literally divine feminine energy and the dynamics in traditional relationships. A lot of divine feminines now are like, listen, if I'm going to be with you, you got to take me on dates. You got to do the absolute most. You have to treat me like I'm a literal goddess incarnate. You know what I mean? So it makes it really hard for divine masculines to even keep up, even if they are like, you know, a good person, because it's just like so much against them or so much required that it's genuinely off-putting. And it's like, I don't even know you to bend over backwards and do the most for you. Like, if you're my person and we're in a relationship, I'm going to do what's required to keep you. But I'm not going to keep sending hints forever and you not like reciprocate or do anything about it. Like, I'm not a slave and I'm not a bottom feeder. Like, I deserve happiness and love and respect too. And some of them kind of feel like, ooh, we got the conceited card and the lip service card. Some of them feel like you don't even want them and you're conceited and you feel like, you know, too high above them. So they may just, you know, take themselves out of the equation. We got the lip service card, gossip too. I feel like that's, again, bringing me back to this friend. Like, I feel like you have a friend that's telling you, oh, absolutely not. They didn't hold open your door. Never speak to them again. That's not how you treat a person. Like, they don't even want you bad. They haven't bought you a you know, whatever yet. No, they didn't. They like, someone is like, it's like misery loves company. They don't have any options, or, you know, they have things that they really do need to work on, and they keep blaming like the collective as the reason that they haven't been able to secure a relationship. It's hard to date out here, or, you know, whatever, like them kind of attributing the reason why they're not in something romantic to have something to do with you. Or, you know, like they keep kind of putting you guys in the same boat. Like, the reason that they don't have a relationship is something you're both experiencing, and it's kind of just like convincing you that, I feel like there's someone that's getting in your head. Like I said before, again, this could just honestly be like someone who, they could honestly just be unlucky in love, but someone who has a bad attitude. We have the baby bump card. So much potential. Did we get, yeah, we literally, oh, that's funny. The baby bump card came right out under the potential placement. So much potential with this situation, you know. A relationship is really trying to burst through in your life, but I feel like this could even be negative content. Like, apply it the way you know it does to your situation. But there's definitely something or someone in your way blocking you from, yeah, gone and just not that into you. But it's such a lie. Oh my God. And then we have the crazy for love card, and the tempter is coming out at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like that's that negative person or that negative thought in your head, your shadow, telling you you can't really have love. Dude, there's someone in your corner that they're not for you. Gone and just not that into you is definitely an energy of like them trying to tell you this person's just going to leave you. That's all they do. They're going to ghost you. When really they're crazy for love. They're crazy for you. They want to have something with you. This could just be a social media energy too. Because like I said, you know, the collective has been, you know, that's the thing about these, especially like TikTok, you know. You hear so many stories about what people experience, like when they went on a date, and next thing you know, you have this opinion of men or women or people because you've seen so many videos trashing, you know, men or women or people. Like, I remember it was like really popular on TikTok once they released, I think it was Hinge released a like audio feature, and a lot of girls were posting like different things that men recorded on their profile, and it kind of shifted collective opinion, like men are so stupid, or they don't understand, or they're so cringe, like, and that's gonna affect your subconscious. Like, you may think that you're going on the date you know, with respect for who you're trying to be with. But it'll show its ugly head. That opinion that you have in your subconscious will show its ugly head as soon as they do one thing wrong or cringe. It's like, yep, I'm gonna have something to share on TikTok. This person's waste. They're not worth it. Like, you know, I feel like it could be a collective understanding of how you feel about like men, women, people in general, or like someone who's actually close to you, or a low vibrational feeling. Like I said, practicing, you know, spiritual cleansing is really important at this time for you guys, group 4. We have Creator Fire and inflow with money. Ooh, that may be another thing coming up at the very end of the message. You may be looking for someone who can financially support you, but there's someone coming into your life that you're not going to know has money, and they don't lead with their money specifically because they don't want someone who's going to date them for their money. Yeah, they're abundant, but they want someone who's going to date them for love. They may even be rich. Someone who has a lot of fire energy, you know, a very passionate divine masculine. Or someone who's a very passionate fire sign, has the ability to please you, mind, body, and soul, physically. You know, they protect you emotionally, etc. But if you have this opinion that, you know, men or women, people are a certain way, you may block this from coming through. And also, if you're focusing on money, you may limit yourself from actually being with someone who has money, because it shows. It shows that you're very materialistic and that's all you care about. And this person doesn't have any issue spoiling you, but they're not going to jump into a relationship with someone who's going to suck them dry. And I got to be honest, a lot of divine feminines are really delusional as far as like feeling like no one can see that. No one can sift that out. You know what I mean? Like, for an example, if someone wanted to be your friend and say you have a really good job and something that you like to do for your friends, like, you know, say you make the most money in your friend group. Are you going to go out of your way to be friends with someone who you could tell is like expecting you to pay the bill? Even if you do pay the bill, even if you always, you know, look out for your friends and you'll let them borrow money and you'll pay for their drinks because you make the most money. Are you going to be friends with someone, or wouldn't you be offended if someone, you know, met you for the first time and they were like, oh, you got money, so every time after that they expect you to freaking pay? That is not attractive. No matter how attractive you are, that is very ugly, and no one is going to want to take you out again and again and again if they know you're a freaking leech. Sorry, not sorry. So if you're putting out that energy, just be mindful of it, because you're in flow with money. You're in flow with a person who's successful. That'll happen naturally for you. But you may be getting out of your own way, only looking for successful people. So yeah, you guys, that's what I have for you. That was your message. That's who's crushing on you, their thoughts. You already know. If you need a private tarot reading, I am here for you. It's always linked in the description. But that was your reading. That is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon.